Alright, as promised, back at it, everyone. You can see here, mixing up some Pro Seal. They have you apply Pro Seal to the head of every rivet on the front of the fuselage. And of course, that again is just for keeping gases from escaping the engine compartment into the fuselage. So you have to seal up that firewall pretty well, all the way around the edges, and then of course all the rivets. It's not a big deal finishing up the installation of the oil canister bracket. As you can see here, I messed up on a rivet, so I had to drill it out and start over, which actually led to I wouldn't say a pretty bad accident, but when I was trying to get the rivet out, I was using the center punch and my hand slipped and scraped up against the side of the fuselage there and cut a pretty big gap in the side of my hand. So yeah, be careful working in these tight spaces. Some of these edges can really catch you if you slip. So got all that, got through that though, got it all cleaned up and bandaged up and getting the rest of the parts installed. And here I was going through getting the squeezer set up, trying to find some nut plates. I had some organizers, and I put some of the nut plates in the organizers, and some of the nut plates I left it in the bag that it came in from Vans. And for some reason, the nut plates, it was calling for in this next step. I thought I had put in the organizer, but I didn't. I actually left them. They were still in the bag, so it took me a little bit of time to find those, and then left the camera running. I'll turn the lights off in the garage, but which saw there I was dimpling that top plate that goes over the avionics panel. Getting ready to install all that. And then the handle here, this is the egress handle that gets mounted to the top of that plate that goes over the avionics panel, avionics shelf. And searching lows, trying to find a drill bit that I didn't have. Dimpling these strips that will run on that avionics panel. And installing nut plates. And then of course, when you dimple these nut plates, I think I talked about this earlier, it puts an ever so slight bow on the nut plates, so you have to bend them back just a little bit so they sit flat on the part. So I got all that done, got it riveted up, and now installing all that onto that top, that plate that goes over your avionics. And just riveting it on. And we are winding down. This is almost the end. I am ready for the wings already. Get everything deburred, just making sure we don't have any sharp edges, and then this is it. This is the final install for now, of course, until we put the avionics in. But here she is, all finished up. I am officially done with the fuselage. So probably won't be any videos for a while unless anybody asks for anything specific until we get the wings in. But thank you guys for coming along with me for the fuselage. We'll do the same with the wings once I get those in. And see y'all soon.